Welcome to the Milland course preview. This is round 6 of our series. It's the last round of the series, so this is a video to really give you an insight to what the course is like, what to expect from Milland. And if you're not signed up yet, still a few days left to sign up. I'm stood with my parking field behind me. So you see the camping is the cut area at the end, and then the race village will be up here at the top where the sheep currently are. Sheep will be gone by the race. And then the parking will be down the field and then camping at the bottom. Okay, let's get into stage 1. Okay, before we start stage 1, quick preview, little description of the trail. Okay, so if anyone did round 1 of the series at Milland, or it was round 2 actually, sorry, first race of the year at Milland, this is also our stage 1 that day. There was plans to use a slightly different trail, but it didn't work out. So I've done a bit of a tidy up on this one. Remade a few of the bits and bobs, remade some of the corners, so it's running real sweet. So stage 1 is the same as that day. It's kind of flat and fast at the top, and then some nice steep corners, a couple of rollable doubles which I'll shout out as I go through them, and yeah, some nice fast finish. So I'll try and shout out as I go. Well, the feature's a bit windy today, so I'm not sure how much will come up on the GoPro. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Stage 1, let's go. So we'll start on this little mound I'm sat on now. Get on the pedals to start with. So a nice amount of pedals to start. Then pedals stop here. Little ridge you can pop off and pump down fast. This is where speed picks up. Turn down here. Fast, real fast down here. Some pumps to go through. Pump, 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 pump. Faster on the corner. Little double here, just pop off. Bit there, done. And steep corner, steep turn, and on the gas, another double. You can roll that if you can't make it. Double, double, into some steep corners. All those doubles are all rollable if you're going slower, but nice fun to pop to. Bit rough and fast down here. Whoa, rough and fast, love it. On the gas, last few turns. Round the corner, techie pop over some roots, on the gas the end about there. Stage 1. Okay, stage 2 is, we didn't use this in the first race of the year, so this is new for this year. It's a combination of trails if you've had in the past. They're not brand new trails, but we didn't race them in the first race. So steep and tight to start, so left, right. And then the last turn, which to the left, is really tight, so you have to slow down for it. It's quite a tricky turn to race, but if you get speed right, it flows nicely. And then you go through some tight trees, fast through the chestnut, and then a bit open to finish. So I'll try once again try and call stuff out as I go. But yeah, didn't use this one in the first race, so let's give it a go. So stage 2 will start here where stage 2 started for the first race, but it very quickly turns off to the left and gets steep, so excuse if I do any squeals or squeaks, but I'll be trying to ride as fast as I can whilst narrating. Okay, so on the pedal start, not for long, turn off straight away down here, it gets steep, so hanging out the back, steep turn, steep turn, steep turn, really steep one, and then really tight one. So you've got to get them nice and tight round, then you're on the gas, fast in these tight trees, try not to hit them, and then you're through into the chestnut. Still tight turns through here, lots of trees to avoid, bit of a gully, tight turn round, and then on the gas, high line round, and then just keep your speed through here, go as fast as you can through here, ducking and diving through the trees, bit of a pop off here, and then through this little gully, off the drop, tight trees, and then on the gas, on the pedals, go. Flat route turns into a final berm on pedals, and we'll end about there. Stage 2. Okay, we're here at the start of stage 3 now. This is one of the other trails and the only other trail that we used in the first race of the series. I think it was also stage 3 that day, stage 3 today. It's really a firm favourite, and that day in the preview I just rode it. There's a bit of a line choice just off the fire road, so I'll stop and show you that this time, so we can have a little line choice together. I'll ride probably the line I think is the fastest, but other people tell me other lines are faster on the way through, and I'll stop and have a look at the lines, we'll discuss them. Also, this is definitely one of the most favourite trails on the hill by a lot of people. Probably for me it's this trail and the stage 1 we rode. They're probably the 2 favourite ones we built on this hill. Really fun to ride. Yeah, just a few features, bit natural, a really good mix. So anyway, I'll stop at that point and talk you through it. Again, I'll try and rabble on the way down there, see how that goes. Very short pedal start this one, then straight into this old quarry. Quite fast down here, rough. Looks like a jump but pump it. I like to call this like the classic row gate section, or old school row gate. And then here's the line choice. So I'm going to take the high line round. Bit of a drop in it, but it gives you a nice line round. Okay, let's have a quick, oh, just crash. Have a look at the line choice here. So you saw, I took the high line round. You drop off that log in the middle, and there's a few compressions and stuff. It gives you a nice line around to where my bike stopped. But also you've got this line down the middle, and you can, it's not really berm, but sort of there's a bit of a catch where people drag dirt down. You sort of come down the straight and slap it in there, or come right down the outside. It's a big berm, and you can use it as an S berm, which I've seen a couple of the fast guys do that actually, and they do make that look very quick. But for me, it's a bit more technical around the outside, but it's straighter at the top and a nice line for the exit. So really cool place to come and watch as well here. It's good viewing, seeing people do different lines. It's quite nice and technical too. Anyway, let's carry on down from this point. Let's go jump on the bike. Okay, again we're going to the tight chestnut hit down here, and we just drop in. Okay, back on it, back on the flow. Bit of a drop there. Tight one, but it's bermed. Chuck it around there. High line, jump off that, and fast. Then we go straight across the fire road. Bit of a pop into the slot there, and a nice big S berm here. Get it low, then pedal to the end, all the way to the end, and then we'll finish about there. So I'm about halfway through the trail preview now. A good time to tell you about, there's also Orbea doing demos, so you can come book a demo. There'll be some links come out next couple of days, or be on our website, or ask us on social media, we'll chuck you a link. You can come and try out the Orbea bikes. I've been riding the Wild all year, this one, and I know I've been riding all year, but just it's very accomplished bike. I mean, I jumped on it, first time I ever jumped on it, I just rode it. I was over at our friends at the X Enduro last weekend, rode 25 stages on that race. Very good race by the way, if you've not done it before, get on that one. But yeah, rode faultlessly all weekend. Yeah, got me out of trouble a few times. So great bike, great fun to ride. It really is definitely a heavyweight e-bike, but it rides so fun and poppy that I just really enjoy riding it. You know, you saw me on the doubles in stage 1, just really just chucks around. You put it where you want to, so it definitely doesn't ride like a heavy e-bike. So yeah, if you want to book a Orbea demo, let's see if you can get hold of one of these. Yeah, really fun to ride. Also, can't stay around too long. It's just started spitting and I'm losing light, so try and get it done before it's dark. I do have my exposure light with me, but hopefully, I'm not sure the video will be any good in the dark, so I'll get these last 2 stages done and I'll stop waffling. When I say stop waffling, obviously I've not told you about this trail coming up. So it's stage 3 today. This is new, different top to the race last year, and it goes into the bottom of what was stage 3 on that day. And if you did come on that day, you'll remember the muddy trench at the bottom, with the slippery double into it, wade around the double. But I've done a lot of work to those. I rushed back here after work and got on the spades before this preview, so it's actually looking really good. So what I might do is I might ride the full stage, shout out the features and stuff, and then come back and show you that bit to show you how that's been packaged up after that race. Here we go, stage 3 starts. It starts off really steep, so there's an outside line here, and you go all around these tight steep ones, steep on the brake for this flat turn, across the fire road, little fire road gap, dump that, some nice bermy bits, a little bit of pedals before we back into the flowy turns, nice and fast, back on the pedals, bit of a tighter one, across the fire track, wide line through here, over the rocks. I go round these rocks for a nice line into this. Rock, berm, pump, drop the rock, little gap. This is where the trench was, filled in the trench, off the little drop, down onto the drop, across the bridge, little pedal, and we'll end about here. Stage 3. Okay, so I brought you back up to the bit where there was a bit of trench warfare last year, and I'll turn you around, and I don't know if you remember what it was, but it was probably like a knee-deep trench. Flattened it out, bermed it out a bit, so you can think what's happening was people braking here before this feature. So I've bermed that side out, a bit, so now you can sort of, I don't know, you see my tyre tracks come through nice wide arcs. So nice and solid now, walk on this really solidly. Yeah, so this is what it looks like from up top. Yeah, so I don't know if you remember how deep that was, but that was pretty deep. Yeah, so that should have nicely improved that bit. Just behind me, this is the other bit that was just before that bit. Up the hill is a little double. So you see the stream coming through there, so you can ride down through the stream. Well, there's this little double. I've just resurfaced the lily pad landing. Also, I think what the main thing was issue was you couldn't quite get into it properly because you were trying to go straight and it was creating a little divot. So off this rock, I create a little berm to jump into, so you jump around the berm, and at the end of the berm you'll see it's a much straighter line now. So hopefully that should be much easier to do. You see I've gone straight onto the middle, we can jump a bit higher and get a line there, so it should be a nice slope lily pad and round and through, and you see the water in this ditch. So this was an ongoing issue area where it's always was a muddy bog, so it wasn't quite ready for the race last year, but it had done small work to it, and if it takes a bit of batter in this race, every race will get it perfect, and like other bits of the hill, hopefully the drainage in this area is a real problem area, should be sorted now. Okay, on to the final stage, stage 5. Okay, so this is stage 5. So this is a trail we've not raced on for a few years actually. It's had some quite a heavy growth period, and it's had some forestry work in the middle of it. That's over now, and Josh Underwood's been doing some work to this trail to get it up to the spec. So big thanks to Josh for that. Yeah, so we'll show you this one. Not racing it for a while, as I said. It's a bit more longer and pedally, but yeah, a lot of the trails so far we've used today have had very little pedaling in them. So pedally one to finish. Let's go. Okay, stage 5. Might have to do some breathing on this one, so I'll try and talk and ride and breathe and that sort of stuff. Bit of a pop into a down slope, then on the pedals. Nice tunnel here now. It's all grown back up over the years. Very tunnel feel, bit of a drop here, and then flow, tight corners, bit of drifting, then on the pedals here, pedally section through, fast down, pop up, round tight, back on the pedals, short sprint, then drop across the fire road, then drop, the way round it to the right if you don't want to do the drop. Go fast here, you can slap this turn, go right up the hill, nice wide line through here, we've got a berm, hit the berm. This is one of the new sections just made, little drop into a berm, very nice. And this pressure turn across the fire road, past the giant redwood tree. There's this mangrove swamp looking area, quite cool here. Short sprint on the pedals, go, go, go. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Up a little jump here. Flat rooty turns. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Then smash it to the finish. And finish about there. That's stage 5. Okay, so that's the end of your trail preview video. As making this video, there's about 40 tickets left. So let's make sure it's a sellout. If you're on the fence, sign up now. If you've seen the video, you've seen everything's rideable or there's a way around it. There's a few doubles and stuff, but they're either very rollable or there's a beeline around them. So yeah, great venue if you've never been here before. So please sign up. Let's make it a sellout and make it a great finish to the year so we can start the next year strong as well. Thanks everyone. Bye.